Hello and welcome to the show. So we play a lot of Forza and we've driven all sorts of cars for different videos. Well, one thing we have found out is that there are a lot of cars that come in very bizarre colours, and we're all wondering just what are the most bizarre and weird and all sorts of strange colour combinations we can come up with for these cars. Now these are manufacturer colours. If you go in the paint shop you can make a car pretty much whatever you want, but this is all for like the manufacturer colours. Up first we have this. It's a BMW Z3. It's hideous. I'm not quite sure if it's gold or if it's yellow. Whatever it is, it's
That's
just
a turd
horrendous.
colour, that is.
I think you drove this one in that BMW M car video, if I remember rightly.
Yeah, I think they've got. I think it's this colour. It might be the same sort of the same sort of colour, but they got that on the M3 as well.
Yeah,
it's hideous.
they have some hideous colours.
I don't know what they were thinking.
The car's ugly in itself, so.
It is. Up next, we have a bright purple Koenigsegg CCX, because, you know, the normal Koenigsegg's not mad enough. You have to make it a purple. Can't imagine they sold many of these.
What?
Particularly.
Why? Well, you'll be exclusive.
That is true. You will certainly stand out in one of these. It's I don't know why. Why would you paint a Koenigsegg purple? But
if you're spending that much amount of money on a car, you might as well paint it purple.
well, that is true. Up next, we have a BMW Z4. This is very brown. I think I might have driven this one in the M Cars video.
Yeah, I think you did. Actually,
hideous.
yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm not a fan of brown cars, and this is a particularly bad example. I have to say the Z4 is much better looking than the Z3, but why anyone would buy it in brown,
Yes, the
I
Z4.
don't know.
Woo.
It's
I honestly don't know. I think I don't know. BMW sort of had a bit of a bad colour choice.
yeah, they haven't had the best. Now this is my personal GMC Cyclone. Some of you would have seen me driving this in some banger race we've done that we haven't got the videos for. It is
It's a
bright
Typhoon.
purple. It is a Typhoon. There we go. What did I say Cyclone? Oh well. This is ridiculous car.
That's not very nice. Is the bottom half of the car a different shade to the top
Yes,
half?
I actually think it might be. It's really quite ugly. I'm also not sure if the colours are quite coming out. My capture device seemed a little bit weird. Now this is... I'm not sure what colour to describe this. It's sort of the colour that those girls come out after they put on too much fake tan. That's the only way I can explain it. It's a Ford Thunderbird.
I think it's the Oompa Loompa colour.
Yeah, there we go. We found a name for the colour. It's hideous. I just...
What is it anyway?
It's a Ford Thunderbird. Yes, it is.
Good grief.
I can't imagine why anyone would buy one of these. I know you like Fords, TJ, but even you've got to admit that's hideous.
No, I wouldn't buy it.
Next up, we have the Opel Speedster in, well, pinky, purpley, I don't know.
What is...
It's ridiculous. I honestly don't know what they were thinking.
You can't describe that colour, right? Oh, the roof's a different colour as well. That's just...
Yeah, the roof's grey as well. It's... I can't imagine they sold many of them either. This is supposed to be sort of like a manly sports car, I guess, and you're painting it in a... Yeah, I'm going to stop talking. This one here is one of my personal favourites. This is a Mercedes A-Class. It is a brown and green and brown. And
that's very brown.
It's
that's gone back to the 70s there. That is very brown.
It's more than brown. It's sort of turd colour, I think. I'm not quite sure. It's a bad enough car as it is normally. But
that is horrible.
It's a hard choice.
I hope they don't put the new A-Class in that. If they put the new A-Class in that colour, that's just wrong.
Yeah, the new A-Class is actually looking quite good. Now this one here I found sort of by luck more than anything.
Is that a Stealth?
This is a Dodge Stealth. As much as I love Dodges, I had to include this because this is another hideous purpley pinky coloured car. It's kind of a bit like the Opel's colour, but it's a bit darker. I think it's just horrendous again. I can't see why you would paint a car that colour and why on earth you would buy one like that. But yeah.
There have been some weird colours.
There are some bizarre cars.
Oh.
Up next, the Porsche Panamera isn't exactly the most pretty car to begin with.
This better not do a full pan. Please don't do a full pan.
No, it doesn't go all the way. I think you might just about get to the back before I cut the video. This is the worst colour I could find it in as well. I'm one of the few people who actually don't mind the Panamera until you get to the back. The back of it is hideous. From the front,
do you
it's
know?
okay.
I genuinely like the Panamera.
From the front, it's an alright
Just
car.
not in that colour.
It's just when you get to the back, you kind of want to close your eyes. So if you hate it, just sort of close your eyes about now. Oh, it's gone. Never mind. Up next is the Honda NSXR. I love this car. It's a fantastic car, but this is very, very, very green. It gives you a headache if you do it for too long.
Ayrton Senna colour.
Senna did drive this car. I'm glad not in this colour. Because that's just horrible.
It's incredibly bright green. It's a kind of, I don't know, it's kind of different, so I guess I can understand why it's there. You'll certainly stand out in that. But yeah,
you will notice it, I have to
pretty
admit.
mental, I have to say. There we go. That is it. We may have missed some cars out. I didn't have time to look through absolutely everything. But I thought we got a pretty good selection. Now, TJ, we're going to ask you to come up with a final verdict on what you think is the worst or weirdest coloured car that we have found.
Right, so we did have many purples there, and quite few browns, so I'm probably just going to give it to the Ford. That was just wrong. Seriously.
There we go. As much as TJ loves Fords, he's going to say the Ford is the winner or loser. I don't know, what should we call it? Winner of the worst? Yeah, that'll do.
The winner of the worst coloured car competition award.
I'd say the loser is the NSX.
I'm guessing, is that a good thing then? Yeah, I think so. Maybe. The best of the worst. Oh, okay, I'm going to get confused now. So we're going to end this here. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. If you have challenges and stuff you want to see us do, then as ever, leave them in the comment section. But that's about it for this video. So until next time, goodbye.